Guys, so recently I realized that I am the number one athlete player. So I thought that while I play athlete, I'll talk about some of my athlete stories from, in the real world. Because I do go outside and I do other things than just Minecraft, believe it or not. So let's do this. Okay, so the first story I'm going to talk about is, well, some of the first sports I've ever played, which was soccer, of course. So when I was about 7 or 8, my parents enrolled me into soccer, so I played soccer for that year, and I had a great team. Didn't go too far, but I was never the best at soccer. But I kept on playing soccer to try to improve at it, but I just was never getting better at it for some reason. And then eventually soccer just got way too competitive, so I just stopped playing soccer because I was never really good with it. So after soccer, I moved on to some flag football, which was really fun, and that's where I started to like playing football, so I used to play a bunch. So from when I was about, I would say 9 to 12 or 13, there was spring and fall football, flag football. So I would always just do that every single year, and I would actually be pretty good. There was one team that we got like finals in it, but we ended up losing in the final round, so it never went too far other than finals. And then I also played a bunch of school football, which, well, in elementary school it was just touch, and we had this one team where we almost won city championships. It was so funny on how we lost that game because we were so close to winning. I had a great game. I was making some awesome catches because I play receiver, of course, and I was just popping off. I got like 3 touchdowns that game. But the reason why we ended up losing was because we threw a football to this guy. He was wide open. No one was in front of me. He caught the ball, but he just couldn't run the whole football field. So he like stopped midway through, and because of that, we lost the game. We were 1 touchdown away from winning, so if he scored that touchdown, we would have won. But it's okay, it's just elementary, it's not that, serious. Then after school football and flag football, other than that, in school, I played volleyball. I was one of the best servers out there, and they would use me as serving and getting like a bunch of... They would use me a lot for serving, and so it was nice because there was this one game where they didn't rotate after 3 serves, so I got like 10 great serves in a row, and we basically won that game because of it. But we didn't go too far because we didn't have the best team, but that's okay. And then there was another sport that I used to play a lot, and that one's called badminton. Once again, just like volleyball and soccer, I wasn't very good at it, but I enjoyed it a lot. It was such a fun game, just swinging that racket back and forth. But I also kept on winning the game as well. Where I live, no one was really that good at badminton, so even just the average of players would just do really good for some reason. So I was doing good, I was winning my games, but it came time to send some people to championships. And so if badminton players would know this, but you send your best players to city championships. You don't send your whole team, just your best players, just to see who can win for your team. And so it was that time, and so we were just picking our players, but I was not able to go. Also, this guy got destroyed. That rod. I just bullied that man. I kind of feel bad. But anyways, but yeah, I wasn't able to go because I was too young, which kind of sucks because I was kind of hoping to go and see how well I could do. But I guess we'll never know. But it's only badminton. It's not like one of my favorite sports in the world. But talking about one of my favorite and best sports that I'm good at is track and field. Mainly high jump though. For some reason, I'm just great at high jump, and it all started back in grade 6 when I tried out for it and I made it. And I tried out for it and just made the team, which was awesome. And I was the second best player. So, because how this works is in grades, because this was through like elementary school, 2 grades would be in the same category. So like grade 6 and 7, and then grade like 8 and 9 would be together. So I was in grade 6, and so I was paired with the grade 7s too, which kind of sucked, but somehow I was still the second best player on our team. It was awesome. I was hitting these crazy heights that it was looking very promising for next year, that I could probably get first. And then next year comes around, and guess what happens? You'd never believe it. Well, COVID happened, and it shut down all sports for the next 2 years, so I wasn't able to know how good at track and field or high jump I would be for the next couple of years. So, which kind of sucks, because I was hoping to get some gold place medals. Now for the sports, we enter into high school. The big sports, the big deals, the ones that matter the most. So the first thing I decided to try out for, you could probably guess it, it's badminton. I don't know why I tried out for badminton, even though it's probably one of my worst sports that I play at, but it's okay. I didn't make the team. I ended up not making the team because it's a hard one to get into, because there's a lot of people trying out and not a lot of people making it. But that year of grade 9, I decided to get a job, which really limited my amount of playing sports, which was okay because I got money, but it also sucks because I love sports so much. So I quit my work to do some sports, and one of those sports was tackle football. Man, that was but you had to try out, because it was one of the older things, so I was trying out. It was 1 week of camp to try out, or tryouts, not really camp. So I was very nervous because I've never done tackle football before, and so the first day comes around and I was not pumped at all because I didn't know how I was going to do this. And it was a lot of studying and things. Oh, he is hacking. So I had to memorize this playbook and everything because I was receiver, and it was just a lot of work. And so the first day comes around, I'm catching all my balls. It's awesome. I'm making all the catches, making some great plays. I was looking very promising to making the team, and then all of a sudden, the defense decides to show up. And who knew that defense was a part of football? So the defense shows up, and we're doing 1v1s. So it was like my third or fourth 1v1. I was doing okay on my 1v1s actually. So I catch the ball. I do a hook route. I catch the ball. I duck because I knew he was about to tackle me, which was probably a bad idea on my end, because I put my body in a bad position. And so he tackles me. He's on top of me. I was like, oh shoot, this hurts, and I just couldn't get up. So it turns out I pulled something in my hip, and something was, whoa. Whoa, those hits? Okay. So I get hit, and something hurts. Something is wrong, and I couldn't get up. And I was like, shoot, why? Why is it hurting so bad? And so he was on my weight, and my leg was in a weird way, and my hip got hurt. It was like sprained or something. So it was hard to walk, but I pushed through it. I ended that day. And so I just kept on taking Advil and kept on going to these tryouts, but I wasn't playing my best because it was hurting. But I still tried out. I didn't quit, which is okay, I guess. And so I did not make the team because I wasn't playing my best, and hurting my hip was really tough because track season is up, and as you know, I'm pretty good at high jump. And because of my broken hip, I couldn't jump as good. It hurt to jump. So I was hoping it would heal so that I could do my high jumps good and try to get top this year. Try to get a gold medal, which, I forgot to eat my apple there. So it was actually starting to heal, which was awesome. And it healed. So I was practicing high jump like crazy. I was on the track every day. And so the first meet comes around and I did good. I came second. Keep in mind for all this high jumping, I am short. I am 5'5". It's bad. And all of these people I'm versing is like 6'4". It's crazy. And I'm just beating them all. I came second that meet and it was awesome. So I kept on practicing and I kept on practicing. And then after one of these practices, my foot that I jump off of, which is my right foot, it got so sore. I couldn't jump off of it anymore. And this sucked. This sucked so much. And so I was very bummed out. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep going. Even though it hurts, I'm going to keep going. So I go to my next meet. And it was still hurting. I couldn't get up the stairs that morning. But I kept on going. And so what's... sorry, I lost... This guy's losing my train of thought. Hold on, I might have to focus here. Shoot. Okay, we're good. Oh, I get to the meet that day, I try out, and I get last. I failed the first jump, and I couldn't do anything else. It sucked. So, luckily, my team wasn't very good at high jumping, so I made the team for cities, which was awesome. They still gave me that chance to heal and rest up. Hold on. I gotta focus. Actually, no, I don't think I do. So, I make the team, right? My water, please? Okay, so... sorry. I made the team. And so I practice. But I practice with my non-dominant foot that I jump off of. And so turns out I have no form. Absolutely no form. But I was very strong on it. Like stronger than my other foot. So I would go and jump and I would just fly over the bar. Just zoom over it. It was amazing. And so I kept on going. And I get to cities, all confident and stuff that I was gonna win. This guy's hits, holy. That man's head was twitching like crazy. That was funny. So I get there. I make the first jump. It was awesome. Then I make the second jump. And then I make the third jump. Then I fail the fourth jump. It was down, but we get 3 tries. So I go again. And I fail it again. This was bad. I wasn't feeling confident. I just kept on hitting that bar for some reason. Then I go for the third try, and I make it. I move on. I'm like 6th place at that point. So I'm like 6th place because I made that jump. And so the next jump comes around, and I attempt it, but I fail again. I keep on hitting the bar, and I failed again. I failed my first 2 tries. It like demotivated me because I thought I was gonna do so good, but I just kept on hitting this dang bar. So I go up one last try, I go up again, and I make it. It was awesome. I'm like top 3 because of this. I'm get a bronze. It's crazy. And so the next jump comes around, and I fail the first one. So the next jump comes around, but I fail it. Of course, like usual, I just thought in my head, you know what? This is just gonna be the same stuff. Fail the first 2, make the third one. It's easy like that, you know? And so second jump comes around. I was so close. It like fell because of wind. I don't know what hit it to make it fall down, which kind of sucked. So the third jump comes around. I was very confident in this. This was like 160 or 165, I'm pretty sure. And so I was confident because the last one I did it. And so I run up to this one. I didn't even make it to the bar. I jumped and I fell straight down on top of the bar, and it hurt. But I was out. I got 4th or 3rd, and which was still pretty good for being on my non-dominant, and this one dude, he's like a scout, I'm pretty sure. He comes up to me and he goes, dude, your butt is hanging the whole time. He goes, if you have form, you probably could have gotten first. You probably could have gone to provincials and gotten first. But which gives me a lot of hope for next year. So if I can work on my form for that foot, or even switch back to my dominant foot, I could go really far apparently. Ooh. And so there's the track season gone. And so now it comes to football for high school. So we have tryouts every at the end of May, or end of May, start of June. And so I'm hoping these tryouts come out so I can make my school team. Because I probably could, based on who makes it and stuff. I have a good chance. I have a nice chance of making this. So tryouts come around, and I got sick. I could not go to the week of tryouts because I was basically throwing up, which sucked because I really wanted to make the team, but I couldn't because I'm sick. So I keep on talking with the coach, keep on talking. And so he says, I can come to this week and try out. So the week is in a couple of weeks. So in 2 weeks is when I can try out for the team. So hopefully I can make it. And some final thoughts. So I'll be trying out for football, and then I figured out I'm also going to try out for volleyball, and I already made the curling team. So I have a bunch of sports coming up. So some more stories that will be popping up soon, which was awesome. Which will make for some good content. I've been using Athlete this whole game, the Kid Athlete, so I was thinking if this video gets 10 likes, I'll make a video on a guide on how to use Athlete, with being the #1 Athlete player and everything. What is this man doing? This man is confusing. And so if this video gets 10 likes, I'll do it. Thanks for watching. There should be some more content soon. Here, I'll just kill this guy for you guys. Oh, I might need healing. I'm gonna need healing. Please don't chase. Don't chase. Don't chase. Don't chase. Yeah! Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next video.